Alright, I just finished video about Dunedin freely, and now I wanna give you some tips for Thai Fruit Festival if you're coming first time, or quickly man, don't have time for shit cunts. Wow, fucking jackfruit in there, big one. He could share with me. So I'm in Thailand, been in Thailand for 1 year now. I arrived 9th of March 2015, and I only left to Malaysia for a visa runs, and since then I just Malaysia, Thailand, haven't left anywhere else. So I understand the Thai culture, and Phuket and Chiang Mai are quite similar because it's still Thailand. But I've been in Chiang Mai for 1 week, and I can give you some tips. So many people, some people make Thailand as like a fruit paradise, right? So for me, like I thought, when I'm gonna come to Thailand, it's gonna look like something like this, like a road and fruit trees everywhere, and you know, coconuts dropping on my head, mangoes dropping in front of me, papayas everywhere, you know, uh, like I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, you know, bananas everywhere. There are some bananas here, but there's a squirrel. It's all banana trees, but not any bananas there. So you're gonna be disappointed if you think you're gonna come to Chiang Mai and you're gonna come to the jungle full of fruit, you know. You might see some fruit orchards if you go up the hills, but Chiang Mai is a city, and most people get a shock if when they come to Thailand, like I had. So for the motorbikes, um, Thailand is a motorbike culture, so pretty much everyone is either driving a car or riding a motorbike. Funny thing is that even when they go like let's say 200 meters to the shop from their house, they're not gonna walk. They're gonna boom, start up the motorbike and go around. So you're gonna see lots of motorbikes, lots of cars, and not much. I mean, not much rules, traffic rules. Like in Europe, you might you have to be really predictive in Thailand. So just gotta look around. You can't lose focus for a few seconds, because if you lose focus, somebody might get in front of you and you're just gonna crash into him. So the traffic, of course, it's friendly. Like for example, in Europe, if you cut someone to another lane, they're just like dee dee dee. But here it's just like, you know, like that's what people do. That's why everybody is like alert in the traffic. It's kind of good and bad, but I encourage everyone to like kind of like have that mindset, that especially if you're like from some countryside in Europe or somewhere where you're not used to the heavy traffic, then in Chiang Mai or anywhere in Thailand, it's lots of traffic, you know. When you go up Doi Sitep, it's not so much traffic in the morning, so Doi Sitep is good. But if you are in the town, be careful for the traffic. um, that's why Dunedin doesn't recommend people to go to the festival without bicycle, because Thai people simply don't walk, you know. They don't have the paths, they don't have like the parks throughout the town, alleys, you know, things like that. They just like they just like to go everywhere with a motorbike. Even even to train, you know. So unless you want to be a shitcon and ride a motorbike, then if you walk everywhere, you're not gonna have a good time, you know. So bicycle is essential in Thailand, and many people who live in the USA or Europe or Western countries don't understand that, because I live in Europe. I know how it is. You have like you can walk everywhere, you know, um, or you have like public transportation which you can take whatever. But here they don't have this. Um, Another thing is the fruit. So many people think they will come here and well, many people think they will come here and see the fruit everywhere, you know. But you have to go to Muang Mai market to get the cheapest deals. So, for example, there is at the park where Q&A was, there is also a fruit stash, but the fruit is there so much more expensive. It's like double expensive than in the Muang Mai market. It's like I think it was like 200 baht per 1 kilo of durian, some shit like that, which is like really overpriced. And yeah, another thing is so you have to live near Muang Mai market if you wanna get a belly full of good fruit, you know. Otherwise you're gonna spend lots of time traveling there and back, you know, unless you wanna spend big money in other markets. Another thing is the heat. Many people in June, you know, still kind of like cooler in some countries, and then come to Thailand and bank 40 degrees Celsius, and they get you know, dehydrated really easily, and they come to their hotel and turn on the aircon, which is also dehydrating. I didn't know that before. Freely told me last year that the aircon is really dehydrating and bad for your health, you know. I heard somewhere that it's bad for your health, but I didn't know really why. And it's because it dehydrates the fuck out of you. So use the fan, and what I do, I use kind of like a wet towel to put on the bed, and then you turn on the fan and you have like no problem sleeping. What else could people complain about? Yeah, that's pretty much all the tips I can give you. Pretty much the traffic, so that's taken care of with the bicycle, but keep in mind that the rules that apply in Europe, Australia or America don't apply here. So people are gonna be cutting you off, you know. Just take it, you know, with perspective that you can cut off too. Look at this beautiful view. Another thing I was talking about is the fruit, so that's taken care of by living near Muang Mai market. And if you don't live near Muang Mai market, you need to like do weekly shopping, but I don't know how you're doing it. If I'm doing shopping, like I feel like a big bag and it lasts me for 1 day. If I buy like a fucking watermelon, which is 5 kilos, then I buy like 4 kilos of mangoes or papayas and a few bananas, I'm full, you know. And that lasts me for 1 day, so I don't see how people are buying in one backpack for all week. Probably you would save a lot if you buy a rice cooker, if you're planning to be there like for a month or more. So buying rice cooker could be good. So you save lots in restaurants, because one portion of rice can be like 20 baht, which is like almost €1 or $1. More tips. Yeah, like people think they come there and they don't see anyone. Usually people are around the Muang Mai market or Marina Inn, and you would see people in the park, in the square. So if you look in Chiang Mai, it's like there's like a square in the middle, and people usually like doing some handstands and things like that, and there could be like some fruit picnics over there, or Abdoi Sitep in the morning. That's the place where most people gonna be. Around 7 a.m. I believe it's the start where most people go, and also other activities. We done climbing last year, but we didn't do other activities. Include going to quarry and going up Doi Intanon. There are more things that they do, but I don't remember. I think rock climbing in the gym